Alright, 4 a.m. Monday morning. Got the truck loaded up. First trip in the Ford. All our stuff in here, bed's made up. Oh, let's get on the road. Well, first trip out. Got about 150 miles done already this morning. Everything's going smooth. Truck's running good. Fifth wheel and everything's acting right. I'll take it. So I did go out and get myself one of these Hot Logic bags, since I have packed breakfast and lunch for the whole week. I just got it plugged in for the first time. It's getting hot. I've got stuff. I've got the cooler on board in the bed, and I've packed myself, like I said, breakfast and lunch for the whole week. So should be a little easier. Should save us some money. For me, it's just the options. It's not about spending the money on food sometimes. It's just about the options. You get sick and tired of the same old thing. There's nothing that's really appetizing at a truck stop. I mean, I can't say I've ever craved a Subway sandwich or even McDonald's or anything. So being able to, have lunch, breakfast and lunch on the truck's nice, because then at night, that's when I like to treat myself with something that's, a little better. Maybe like a, stop at if I have to, if there's a Denny's or something within walking distance where I can, get a beer and a cheeseburger or a steak or something like that. That's what I always do. But I'm gonna get this food warmed up. We did another 100-ish miles. I'm gonna get out, walk around the truck, check the load, and keep trucking away. And you may ask, hey Jason, what's on the menu? Well, I pre-make these casseroles. You got eggs, biscuits, sausage, and cheese. Put it all in there's aluminum dishes. Put them in the oven for 350 for 20 minutes or so. Cut them up in squares and just reheat them on the road. Well, I did come across one small issue. It's on this hitch itself. I told you guys it's got a sliding fifth wheel in it, which it brings the trailer away from the cab when you're backing up or making a turn. Well, I think the lock, which locks it in the all the way forward position, you can lock it in a position that you want it in a straight position, and then it just rotates like normal, like a normal fifth wheel. But I don't know. I have to get up here and check, but it seems like the lock came out because the trailer's you're coming to a stop or taking off, it's slamming real hard. So I just pulled off here. It's about lunchtime anyways. I'm gonna take my 30-minute break and then hop up here and see if I can't figure out why it's doing that. It's only a real problem when you got to hit the brakes real quick, or you're taking off from a dead stop. Once you're up to highway speed, it's not a problem. But I'm gonna get up here and see if I can't see anything from out here. But other than that, load's doing great. The truck's doing great. I just shut her down here, let her cool off a little bit, because it's gonna be a real hot day. We'll check all our straps and check all our dunnage, but doesn't look like much is moving on it, so that makes me happy. But other than that, she's looking good. Looking good, performing good. Well, nothing like sitting in traffic. Good thing we got ice cold AC. Got that fifth wheel adjusted. There is no more banging or play. I'll show you guys what I had to do on it to adjust it. It looks like the set, there's a nut to lock it down to set it in place, and that was loose. So you can't, you can't really see it when it's slid all the way forward, which is a natural position for it. So couldn't really tell what that was, but we might, trying to see how long this traffic is. I saw a sign about 2 miles ago that said it was 7 miles ahead. So that means there's 5 miles of traffic. If that's the case, I'm just gonna pull off, eat lunch probably, and I don't know, maybe even take a quick nap just because I let this stuff free up, and just because we're not at any time crunch obviously for today or tomorrow. We won't unload till Wednesday morning. And I also thought I had a slight issue with the truck itself. It started felt like it was misfiring, but I don't know. It's the lowest I've been on diesel, and I've put a bunch of additive in the tank because I don't know how long the diesel had been sitting in this thing, but I've run 3, 4, maybe even 5 tanks through it before I put it on this trip, and but I've never had it that low. So I was pushing it because I was trying to get to Love's because it had the best discount for me. So it started spitting and sputtering. I had it running while I was working on the fifth wheel, just keeping it cool in here, and I started spitting and sputtering. I was like, well, that's weird. I went and filled up, put some more additive in, and it's running fine. So I don't know if it's got stuff in the bottom of the tank sloshed up, or just maybe the float's not correct, so I was really low on diesel. I don't know, but I'm not gonna let it get that low again. I never really do that, except for the time I ran out of fuel in the in the mega cab, but that's a different story. Well, I can see the interstate from here, and it's not moving very fast. So we're pulled off in this little spot in this parking lot. I went into this marathon and got a drink and stuff for later, just so I didn't look like I just pulled in. And you know, I hate pulling in somewhere, parking, and not actually buying something from the place. It's or even I won't even go into a place and use the restroom without buying something. It's just, I don't know, it's just me. But highway's dead stop, so I guess we're gonna happen. Well, I guess I figured out what was holding up traffic. Rolled over, burnt to the ground. And I've been in traffic for like an hour and 45 minutes, and this is the second bit of traffic like that. The first one, remember, I pulled off and took a nap until the highway had been backed up, but it was the same type deal. I'm pretty sure it was a truck in the right lane that didn't completely get off the shoulder and burnt to the ground. Well, we're in Crossville, Tennessee. I just pulled in here. I don't think we're gonna be able to park here because this lot is real tight, and I already drove through once and there was no parking. But we were able to go in and get a shower, and get some dinner. So I pretty much have everything else on the truck that I could either find a rest area or an on-ramp, off-ramp, whatever it may be. But I'll probably find a truck stop a little down the road here and call it a night. It's been kind of a slow day with all this traffic I've hit, which, if you know where Crossville is, we're probably 100-ish or so miles from Nashville. So that means I need to get through real early or get through tonight, and I don't know which one of those is gonna happen. Which either way, I'm kind of, I'll set my stuff down before I drop my drink. Kind of thinking it's gonna be tomorrow morning early. Won't make it to drop tomorrow, which means, like I was saying earlier today, I'm not really in a super hurry. I'd like to click some miles down, but if I can get up early tomorrow and get on the road, get through Nashville before rush hour, I can, probably get some miles done tomorrow. Better than today. And then on Wednesday morning, again, same thing, get up early. I think the place probably opens at 8. I gain an hour with a time change, so we should be good. So I want to be there right at 8 o'clock on Wednesday to deliver the beds, which is in McDade, Texas. I don't know how far I think Austin's an hour and a half or so from there. That's where the car drops. Haven't booked a reload yet. It doesn't really bother me so much. I've been on both the car and the freight board, and there's nothing really dire like I gotta jump on. I did have, which was kind of weird, I had a guy that needed it was a zero-turn mower, was all it was. It was paying $1 a mile. I was paying $1,500 for just a zero-turn mower going from Dallas area to somewhere close to me, somewhere in my vicinity of where I live, within 100 miles. Called the guy, saw it on the freight board, called it. He said, well, let me talk to my customer and I'll give you a call back, because he was like, you can do it for the posted rate, right? I was like, yeah. $1,500 for something that small? I was like, yeah, that's fine. And never called me back. Refreshed the board like a half hour later, and it was gone. So I don't know what happened. Maybe had somebody else call on it, or maybe another agent already had it booked. I don't know, but it is what it is. So we're gonna eat dinner here, and then I'll get on Trucker Path probably and find a place where I'm gonna park for the night. This Pilot in Crossville is not very big. There's not very much parking. There's paid parking over here, but I'm not paying to park. And I kind of want to get at least another half hour down the road because I got some time left. So I'm rambling. I'm starving. I think that's why I have a headache, because I really haven't eaten much today. And figure out where we're gonna stay. Well, looks like we found some parking here at a Love's. Back here in the bed now. Kind of had to park along this grass here. Oh man, child lock's on. I had to kind of make my own parking. There's no spots left in there. And on this side of the road where this Napa is, they have all these no parking signs. There's a guy parked back there, but there's no parking on the sign. There's no parking signs on the Love side. So I'm just gonna put it here. I'm out of the way. I'm about half up on the curb. It's like a rolling curb too, so it's not like, it's like a drive up on curb. And the grass is all messed up here, so tell other people I've parked here before. And that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm not all tucked in, but it's a good first day out on the road in the Ford. As you can see, I'm fully stretched out, and got plenty of room. Got plenty of pillows, plenty of room. This platform worked out well. What I ended up doing is getting two, I want to say they're twin or full size. I think it was twin. I had that memory foam mattress in the Mega Cab on top of the seats, just a 3-inch memory foam. So what I ended up doing is getting just another one of those and doubled them up, and this is pretty comfortable. We'll see how my back likes it in the morning, but I was a little worried about how comfortable it was going to be. It's like a regular mattress. I don't do very well on. It's got to be kind of firm, and maybe this memory foam will help with my back issues. But with that being said, see you guys tomorrow.